The Giving Week in September of 2022 was so awesome. Why did I take part in it? I mean, why would I not take part in it? I thought it was just such an amazing opportunity to give. Give to the charity that I gave to, which I'll talk about in a minute, but just in order, I was able to give so much valuable content and help and hope to people that came to my course. And then in return, I was able to give to a charity that I felt really passionate about. And I was just being able to give of my time and my talents felt really beautiful. I think it always feels amazing to give. So I took part in it because it was an amazing cause and it was an opportunity for me to grow.
For me, giving has been a very big part of my life, and I'm very passionate about giving back because I've taken so much from the world. So it's a very natural thing for me to do, and when Dian suggested it, I said, all right, let's do it, So that's the reason why I took part in the Giving Week.
Well, for me, it evolved from a conversation with Deanne, and she approached me and said, hey, would you do a course? And I thought, oh God, I don't know if I can do this. And so, as you know, we all know how persuasive and wonderful Deanne is. So she persuaded me and I said, fine.
Creating this 5-day course was really fun for me. I love creating curriculum. I have an education background myself, and so it was fun. I know it sounds like a little odd. Most people, that's probably the worst part of it. I have so much fun creating curriculum. So
in September, I was honored to participate in the Giving Week. This was a week-long event put on by 5 Life Coach University coaches, each presenting a course in their own area of expertise.
The idea came about that each of us should do and create a 5-day course. My first thought was, wow, 5-day course, digital course. I've not even done or created any digital course before. But when the challenge came, I told myself that I'm game enough to take the challenge and let's just do it.
I chose La Frontera Suicide Prevention Center because September is actually Suicide Prevention Awareness Month. And September 19th, strangely enough, was the day that our course started, but that is also the day when my brother-in-law took his own life 4 years ago. So it just felt, I don't even know the word to put to it, but it felt so meaningful for me to be able to do something like this on a day that obviously is just really kind of hard and dark for our family. So it was really lovely to me to have a focus during that week and to be able to give and to share and to know that I was also helping families that are struggling. And I like to believe that because of what my family's been through and what we have shared, we can help prevent suicide for others.
And then I stumbled upon SEVCA, Southeastern Vermont Community Action Agency. And the more I read about it, the more excited I got. I just love the mission. The values of this organization speak directly to my own values of freedom, growth, empowerment, and responsibility. I mean, the mission of SEVCA is to empower and partner with individuals and communities to alleviate the hardships of poverty, to provide opportunities to thrive, and to eliminate the root causes of that poverty in southeastern Vermont. I mean, this was it. This was exactly what I was looking for. They were founded, I think in 1956 or 67, one of those two, on the belief that poverty is not an inherent condition of anyone's life, right? That with hope and support and adequate resources and opportunities, everyone can reach their full potential to be free from the hardships of poverty. And that was like, wow, it really just was amazing to me, because I do truly believe that everyone on this planet has within them the seeds of success. They need the right mindset and the ability to see their own resourcefulness in order to germinate those seeds. Otherwise, they just lay dormant, and people just spend their time in default mode and reacting to what comes their way.
I chose to take part because I love the concept of sharing a portion of the proceeds to a charity of my choice. And I chose the High Fives Foundation, and let me tell you why. High Fives' mission is to create a universal shift in adventure sports that expands what is possible for those who have faced life-changing injuries. High Five focuses on preventing life-changing injuries and provides resources and hope if they have happened. Now, 5 years ago, my own son was paralyzed after a freak accident on his dirt bike. During his recovery, the only thing he talked about was being able to get back to riding again, with or without working legs. It's organizations like High Fives that makes the seemingly impossible possible for people like my son who want nothing more to get back to the sports that they love. So thank you to those who enrolled in my 5-day course. Your contribution has helped someone like my son start living their lives again.
I've relocated to Koh Samui in Thailand, and you can see the background here, the beautiful island with lots of greens, last December. And I thought, since I have benefited from the beauty of the islands and the people from the island, what better way than to give back to a charity that is based out from Koh Samui. So what I've committed to when I ran the digital course was to have 50% of the proceeds go to Samui Special Needs Foundation. It is a foundation that is set up by one of my friend's close friend, and it supports young children, generally those who are autistic, to support them in their education and their growth. So this is the reason why I supported the charity, really to give back to the local community when I have benefited. In fact, me and my family have benefited from living in Samui right now for maybe about 10 months already.
A charity, I chose the Alzheimer's Association. I have a friend who her mother passed away from Alzheimer's, and it's genetically in her DNA. And she shared with me, she's very close in age to me, that she's already seen a decline. That was quite sobering to me, to find someone my age who is already seeing signs of kind of like pre-Alzheimer's.
Frankly speaking, really proud of myself for creating and delivering the entire 5 days digital course. And I'm also very proud of myself that I took on the challenge and persevered till the end. And what I want to continue is to build on what I've created, to relook at them, refine them, add on them, and make it better. And the objective is to reach out to more people so that more people can benefit from whatever that I've got to share, which I personally feel is very important for more people to listen to.
I think one of the biggest things I learned was like, dude, I have so much to give. Like, I have so much value. I have so much content. Sometimes I sit here and I think, I don't know, like I've shared it all. I got nothing. So when it was like, okay, you have 5 days and a whole course and it's an hour every day, like it caused me to dig deep and look at all of my stuff and figure out what was most important for me to share. And doing so made me realize like I have so much value. I have so much amazing content to give and share with the world, so much content that has blessed and changed and shaped my marriage. And so being able to share that was so exciting. And I think I also just learned about myself is that I can do it. Like I can create something of value and I can deliver it with energy and love and passion and excitement. Like I can do it. So that was really cool.
The format of the 5-day course really got me to focus in on one specific topic, or maybe said a little differently, go deep instead of wide with the information that I was sharing. The format of the Giving Week also gave me the opportunity to practice that skill and really refine my message. I'm proud of the body of work that I produced and have since gone on to include it in other parts of my coaching practice. I've taken what I've learned about how I show up as a coach and a teacher and continue to practice the art of clarity and focus. This experience has made me a better coach, and I am grateful to have had the opportunity to stretch and grow my own skills and thinking.
I never give up. And it doesn't mean my journey is perfect. And I think in those times, sometimes that is what I hold on to, is the fact that through imperfection, I can still achieve really great things. And that's not easy when you fall down to get back up. And that's really something I hope that I've instilled in my kids. And so that's really what I find amazing about myself.
And in the process leading up to the 5-day course, what I learned is that the fear could intensify. And one of the greatest thing that I practice is, before I go on the camera, I told myself that take it as a session about the audience. And the fact is that I am right now speaking to one audience, just a participant. And when the thought about speaking to one person, just looking at the camera, the amount of fear dissipated substantially. So that's what I learned about creating and delivering the course.
So the Giving Week was such a unexpected fun thing that we did. And what I loved about it was something new. We all contributed our ideas and we just decided to go for it. And not only did each coach get to work kind of in their zone of genius, but we got together as a team and we got to support each other. And that was really, really fun. I loved seeing the other coaches in action. That was inspiring. And all of us with the greater goal of serving some other charities.
She came up with the idea of doing the week and having the 5 of us do 5 courses, 5 days, 5. And I loved it. It was so super empowering. And, the power for me was amazing because it wasn't just about myself. It was bigger than myself. In fact, it was bigger than all of us, right? So that was supercharging. And I just loved being able to put out there that I was part of something so amazing. And